spectacular ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. The sure hands, it's Perry. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Owls are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another.
Breaks away on the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the jet motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to run it in. Touchdown. They'll run this play from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Burks. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to...
They'll leave it with the lone back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Use the play fake, now to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Back to pass, it's Daniels. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Takes the handoff. It's McGee. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Hodges. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Hodges. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well,
offense working from the pistol. The give to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hodges. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Plucks it out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Henry. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burks. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, what a great job by the defense. You know, on short yardage situations like this, they can run the QB sneak. You're diving, getting as many bodies around the quarterback as you can, and it's just gravy when you can force a fumble and recover in that type of situation.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, You dropped it, and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield. Looking. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's McGee. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Looking downfield on 1st down. The quick out. Breaks into the open. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads it left. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
You know, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football's coming from. And great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown. The Owls backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Looking for room, it's Burks. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a The misfire on the 49-yard field goal attempt sets him up with pretty good field position at the 32. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Fires on the move. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henry. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Immediately fires to the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Trying play action. Finds space on the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Zimmerman. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for room. It's McGee. Jumped on top of the pile.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. To the air, it's Daniels. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
Takes a hit as he fires. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Here's the handoff. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes it. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Henry. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get.
Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds his man. It's Perry. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Finds the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Henry. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Owl! Bunch formation for these receivers. The give from the gun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with... Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Let's go! They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drive. Going for it all. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Daniels. Fakes to grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Hodges. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They got 0 push up front, and they... Pace, 27, jump! Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McGee. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Hey, man, I played with Tiki Barber in the Giants, Frank Gore in the 49ers, LaDainian Tomlinson in the Senior Bowl. These guys wanted to catch passes in our offense. Even though they knew sometimes they were the 3rd or 4th read in the progression, they were hoping I was going to throw them a football. And it is so nice as a quarterback to know that you've got running backs like that that want to be involved in the passing.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. At the 45, on his way. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. The give to the back. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll ride the hot hand. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. He's got the tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown! Out! This offense has it with really good field position. On the run, it's McGee.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away. And
quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Now they'll run it to the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Perry. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's 1st down from the 11. Going to the run. It's McGee. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass, it's Daniels. The screen, and watch out. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
when I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring.
Touchdown, Florida! Great place to start for this offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Hodges. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Perry. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They're going to run it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Perry. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade helping this Navy defense. Here's a heat. Fires to the big fella. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Young. No sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. He'll keep it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. He'll pull it on the read. Keeps it himself and gets the first. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Got it in the middle, it's Strong. And the catch and run in. On the ready. Easy. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle, it's Washington. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here on third down for this offense. On the option. The pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Lost the defense. He's wide open. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Strong. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Brought down inside the 10-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Carr. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, the ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wants to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The Irish facing quite a challenge here on third and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Washington. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over. Here come the Irish back on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
To throw, it's Carr. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. On the ground, it's Young. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. And makes the grab in the end.
On the double. Cricket.
Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's strong. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Young. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. This defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Try to barge their way in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly out from the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turns it on at midfield. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Gives it on the option. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Unleashes it on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like... Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to.
And it's picked off for the third time today. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, midshipman. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. From the gun, running back on the move. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Line gets set, first down. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Line getting set on second down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Makes the catch. It's Young.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
To the air. It's Carr. Got his man. And he's still running after the move. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pulls and fires complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He'll keep it on the sneak. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up.
On the double. Cricket.
Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack. Ready to fire from the pistol. Using his legs, it's Young. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. To the ground, he's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Using his feet. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative. Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, no, the ball popped out. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He'll start this drive firing. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got him downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Carr. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll toss it to the left. Shakes off the defender. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down.
Encroachment defense.
Penalty is on the D. I guess the good news is it didn't lose much ground because there's not much left. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it one more year. Touchdown, Irish! Great job by the back on the option. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball.
They'll run this play from the pistol.
42 Spider.
power football with the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Wouldn't be surprised to see right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. They'll go with the quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a complete... Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives as hard as
The final home game of any college football season. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Preston. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. He leaves it with his back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got his man down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Reed. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown! They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. The play action fake. He'll take the deep shot. Finds a spot in the middle. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the option. Fights off a defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Preston. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st and 10 coming up. On the run, it's McClure. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Off play action. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. From the gun, he leads it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been... Looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Tulane. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as...
Gashes the heart of the knee. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's got to hurt if you're the...
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, it's really tough. It's tough to be a DB because you can't get there too early. You can't get there too late. He gets there perfect timing and gets the deflection.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they... Tulane using that big run to generate momentum. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Wants to go up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his...
Ready up. Spire.
Handoff to the lone back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man. It's McClure. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's McClure. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Tulane just a few inches away, might take a shot on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Nice move there. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Slams it ahead.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
On second and goal, they go right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety.
Here we go.
Breaks the tackle.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up from 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Goes to the option. Now the toss. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's McClure. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The give to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Hard running there.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll give it to the back. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? They'll send the back in motion. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Finds him out of the backfield. He ended up losing yardage on the... From the gun, running back gets the give. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker.
On the double. Jackrabbit.
They'll go to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. On the run, it's Gordon. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and... Turning it on! Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Reed. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The RPO, it's complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Touchdown, Tulane! They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on first and 10. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but this is a critical third down that they have to convert.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take a knee, though the D can stop it a couple more times. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly... Offense working from the pistol.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Hands it off. Runs through a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll give it to him again, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Hart. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're scared. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10 for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
As a quarterback, it's no fun playing against 3-4 defenses when they can get pass rushes from the interior of their defensive line. How can you complete throws against this defense if you can't step up into the pocket?
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback will keep it. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short.
Ready up.
Leaves it with the back. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Looking downfield, it's Hart. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He went down in the end zone to add insult to injury. That flag is probably holding. It'll be a safety. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the gun on third down. Makes the catch. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together. And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
And his throw is incomplete.
That's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Back to throw, it's Hart. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the score. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to the air on second and short. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. And the Owls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Surging forward on the sneak. Now on first down from the 28.
And first down for the offense.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to fire on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. Knocked down for the tackle.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
It's not sexy, it's not pretty, it's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the first down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. Barges ahead. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This defense has been able to force a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? Looking to throw, it's Hart. Big fella moving.
That is such a good job by the defense on 3rd down in their own end, rallying to the drag throw. Lots of offenses love to throw that because oftentimes there's a pick, a guy gets free, and he's able to just walk in, but the defense was prepared and they're ready for it. They make the tackle inbounds, now setting up 4th.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown. He'll start this drive going to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. And with the interception. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Clay. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to pass. It's Hart. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Poor starting field position here for this offense. The give on the inside. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Use the play fake, now to throw. Floats it out in space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense gets set for second down. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. This time he's got it. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Rushes on him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Owls are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Back to pass, it's Hart. Finds the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. The screen, he can go. Oh, he's got some space. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Handoff from the gun. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clay. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mason.
On the double. Jackrabbit.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Dropping back, it's Hart. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gets rid of it. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Gives it on the option. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard.
Let's go. Right. Double, double. Red 54. Red 54.
Going right to work up top. He'll get rid of it. Got the tight end outside. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Temple lines up quickly.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw again. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that. Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. He's looking downfield to throw. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's grabbed.